So I'm setting up the roof here, dropping it out. I need to move these tubs. That's the danger zone. If that thing slid off, it would take my ladder with me. And while I do have a ladder up here I could build, you never want to set your ladders from the roof. You want to set them from the bottom. So that would be risking my safety or causing me to have to wait until 8 hours from now when my girlfriend gets home from work. That'd be fun to explain to her what an idiot I'm capable of being. So I want to move this to a place where if it did fall off the roof, it's only hurting my ego. Using a pry bar as a roof jack, if you can see that. It's not ideal, but it's effective. Oh, and I have the shop vac turned the wrong way, because why wouldn't I? There we go. Better. Now we'll click the hose in. We gotta connect the Ryobi 8-hole 5-inch orbital sander, and I want to plug this into a separate circuit around the corner here because I have old house with it's underpowered, and I kind of did that half-heartedly. I've got my setup here going around the corner, move some stuff around, talked myself into dropping this out primarily because I'm going to chase the flapper wheel. Sorry, I always get thought blocked when I'm up here working with my hands. I don't know what happens to me, but I want to buzz that down with a sander, especially as I go from here over. It's really rough still. It's nowhere near finished. If it's effective, I'll stick with it. If it's not, I'll put the sander down and pick up the flapper wheel and just you know, just make a big mess. Whatever, you got to get stuff done. Rain says 11 o'clock. I don't like the looks of that. They're facing west, northwest. All right, I'm gonna switch to the flapper wheel. I'm not getting the results I want out of the sander. It's too slow and missing too much. All these corners here, I'm gonna have to scrape and then chase with abrasives. So I'm gonna have to cut all this silicone off. I'm gonna have to cut all this silicone off here. And I think actually over here too. Yeah, I didn't get this. I don't think I got this anywhere. Wait, did I do this the other time? Yeah, it all runs together. I did it on this one, not on this opening. Might not do that today. I want to get board sanded. That's the goal. Or before I clean up, I think I might scrape a little bit very quickly just to get what I can off, because it'll go into the cleanup, same cleanup. And I've got to get all the drops off and have to move my setup back over here to keep it out of the rain. I don't think we're supposed to have as bad of rain as I thought when I woke up this morning, but you know, you don't want to chance it. You certainly could get dirty doing this. So what I was talking about with scraping is these edges here. I want to pull scrape them with the hardened blades instead of the blades I used with the Swedish style instead of the Storts from Philadelphia, which are the ideal blade for when you're burning. They behave differently, but it'll get all this stuff out. We'll see how much energy I have. I'm pretty gassed, and it gets dark quickly up here. So a really bad thing to have when you're doing this is goals. And what do you mean by that? Whenever you don't meet them, you know, for a day, then you feel bad instead of just feeling good about what you did, just feeling good about the fact that you got up on the house and did something. So it's like Western thinking versus Eastern thinking. I've got to fight against my nature and just let it, you know, happen as it's gonna happen. But I definitely extrapolating from this, I'm gonna run myself out of abrasives before I'm off of this section, so that's a bummer. But I think the south face over there is gonna be easier, because frankly it's not 100% old clappered, so the taper sawn stuff like in the front center here that has well, taper, it's tapered just by the very name, it's newer, and I can sort of dance around that. I'll show you in a future video to what I'm referring. Yeah, this is like the first. My girlfriend and I differ on this. She thinks the house was 1 story tall in the beginning, and there is some literary evidence to support that. I think very quickly it became a 2 story, but you know, who knows? It's a Frankenstein house. All right, I appreciate you watching. I'm gonna do a little bit more before I get off. Like I said, scrape, and then I'm gonna clean up. I actually had some success in places. Sometimes I'm still gonna have to chase it with the sander, but I can live with it after that. As crappy as it looks to my eyes, when you put primer on it, it goes right away. It starts to look better. Okay, before I forget, I can't finish tonight without throwing 2 screws in here to suck this in so that it doesn't blow around during the rain, because you want the rain from above to go in the gutter, down the downspout, into here, down into the rain barrel. And it looks like there's not a lot of debris in there. That's good. It's a lot of stops and starts. Well, can we see me? Yes, sort of, kind of, sort of. Anyways, that's all for this evening. It might be that's all for this episode. I don't know how I'm gonna edit these down. I try to like get you some amount of progress, but this is a lot of work. So anyways, I always appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe for more. There will be plenty.